It's not raining so much right now, and it is pretty windy, but that's not even most people's concern right now. I want you to take a look at this. You can see there's some significant flooding already here at Bayshore Marina. Several inches of water have accumulated on the road here, and high tide is not even expected for a few hours. So a lot of people are expecting this to get worse. We actually just saw about 30 minutes ago a car had to get towed out of the water because it was starting to get concerned, submerged with the water. Now, a little while ago, we spoke with a man. He came out here to check on his boat, and he is expecting things to get significantly worse. By 4 o'clock, you will not have access down here. This morning, the water already pooling in the parking lot of the marina. Water almost at dock level. Now we were driving around Bayshore just a little while ago, and outside some areas just along the water, there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of water accumulation. So that is promising. But again, we have about 3 to 4 water hours until the tide hits its peak. So flooding is still very much a concern. Officials, they're taking this seriously.
What is a nor'easter? A nor'easter is a storm along the east coast of North America, so called because the winds over the coastal area are typically from the northeast. These storms may occur at any time of year, but are most frequent and most violent between September and April. Nor'easters usually develop in the latitudes between Georgia and New Jersey, within 100 miles east or west of the east coast. These storms progress generally northeastward and typically attain maximum intensity near New England and the maritime provinces of Canada. They nearly always bring precipitation in the form of heavy rain or snow, as well as winds of gale force, rough seas, and, occasionally, coastal flooding to the affected regions. During winter, the polar jet stream transports cold Arctic air southward across the plains of Canada and the United States, then eastward toward the Atlantic Ocean, where warm air from the Gulf of America and the Atlantic tries to move northward. The warm waters of the Gulf Stream help keep the coastal waters relatively mild during the winter, which in turn helps warm the cold winter air over the water. This difference in temperature between the warm air over the water and cold Arctic air over the land is the fuel that feeds nor'easters. You may be more familiar with hurricanes, which is a tropical cyclone. Both the nor'easter and hurricanes are low-pressure systems that spin counterclockwise in the northern hemisphere and form over water. And both can bring very impactful weather, like strong winds, heavy rain, flooding, and coastal erosion. The differences come down to how they get their energy and where they form. A hurricane thrives on warm ocean water. The heat and humidity feed the storm's power. It's compact, with the strongest winds wrapped tightly around the center, and it's most intense right near the surface. That warm core also means hurricanes hold more moisture, leading to heavier tropical downpours. A nor'easter gets its name from the northeasterly winds that lash the east coast as it spins offshore. It's powered by the clash of warm, moist air from the Atlantic and cold, dry air from the north. Nor'easters are usually larger than hurricanes, impacting a larger area at once. Instead of drawing energy from the ocean surface, they're strongest thousands of feet above the ground, where that temperature contrast helps fuels the storm. That was a lot of information to process, but I hope it helped you to understand this term that you might be hearing on the news lately. For this and other geography explanations, stay tuned to this channel, Addicted to Geography. Peace.